What's going on, people? Thank you for coming back and checking out the YouTube channel. I really appreciate it. This is going to be recent additions to the Elvis Presley collection, number 29, I believe. So we'll get right into it. First thing, this is one of them rare times where I have more than just CDs to show. I actually have some other stuff. So let's get right into it. So this is the Epic Blu-ray. This was supposed to come out June 10th, and it got pushed back to August, so I said, I'll just order it through Rare Waves. There's the back, and then there's what the disc looks like. Alright, then I'll get into the CDs. So number one, I'll show, this is a CD release I've been after a long time. Luckily, I didn't have to buy it. It was through a trade. This is the Gravel Road release, Get Down and Dirty. This is the complete July 15th, 1970 rehearsal. And it is a 2-disc set. And it does come with a little booklet I'll show. So there's what the front of the booklet looks like. Pretty much talks about the rare songs like Alla on Rancho Grande. That's Alla on El Rancho Grande. Whatever. Cotton fields, that type of stuff. There's the back of the booklet. So yeah, finding these rehearsals in complete form is somewhat of a difficult task nowadays. Last time I showed the Fort Baxter releases for the 24th. I have plugged in and geared up Coming, which is the 29th. And I don't believe there's a complete audio source for the August stuff except for the 10th. So August 4th and 7th, I don't think there's a bootleg that covers the complete audio on that. If there is, let me know in the comments. Okay, so this is a Straight Arrow release called Solid as a Rock. This covers August 29th, 1971, Dinner at Midnight shows. And this is I listened to disc 1, but right before I made this video. So, pretty standard. You got It's Impossible in there. You got Lottie Miss Claudie, Proud Mary, Sweet Caroline. You can't go wrong. Pretty much any show from Elvis, 72 and prior, you just can't go wrong. All right, this is August 4th, 1972, opening night, called No Fooling Around. And by the way, this is audience recordings. This is also an audience recording. This is from Ampex. Yeah, so Elvis on CD gave this like a 5-star, 4 or 5-star sound rating. Didn't have any live versions of My Babe. And yeah, so I'm excited to listen to this. And there's some rarities on the back if you want to read that. You had some rehearsals from that month. So it's kind of cool. From the same month and year, this is Rockin' and Lovin' in Vegas. This is August 17th dinner show. Once again, a Straight Arrow release. I've listened to this and the sound is pretty good. All these August 72 shows great stuff. You know, you get Johnny Be Good, Love and Feeling, You Don't Have to Say You Love Me, Fever, I'll Remember You, Little Sister Get Back. Just great shows, great shows. And then the final CD I have to show is from the same month and year again. This is August 23rd, 1972 dinner show called Elvis Glit City Blues. Is that right? Oh, Walkin' Talkin' Glit City Blues. There you go. There's the back of it. And then once again, this is a straight arrow release. I have not listened to this, but the sound sample I heard is very good. All right, so that completes the CDs. This is probably the only thing of the stack I'm gonna get rid of, because this came in like just a box of stuff, of Elvis stuff that I got at a pawn shop. This is the Elvis Encyclopedia by David Stanley. I have a feeling this is probably just another one of these worthless books that's filled with misinformation and pictures that are wrongly dated. That's what I'm assuming. But yeah. So that's the Elvis Encyclopedia. I'll probably look through this, read through it once, and then get rid of it. And then I have these two. So this is a, I got this at a yard sale. This was like a quarter. Story of Rock Special, Elvis. I haven't opened it and looked through it. I can't tell if it's probably just a normal magazine, I would assume. But, yeah, it's got a picture of the Beatles on the back. And then I got this. This is a Elvis the King, a look at his early years. So yeah, this is pretty good. I haven't looked through that either. And then final thing I have to show. This came in that lot that I got at the pawn shop. This is Memphis Press Scimitar, A Lonely Life Ends on Elvis Presley Boulevard. From what I understand, this is pretty common. It says this is not a reproduction, it is an original printing of its era. But I from what I know, this is pretty common. There's nothing rare about this. Yeah, so it's cool nonetheless. I'm definitely going to keep this a part of the collection. But that concludes episode number 29. Was it 28? I can't remember. Episode 29 of these recent editions videos. I once again want to thank everybody who watches and comments and subscribes. It means the world to me. I got less and less stuff to do overview videos on, so a lot of the videos moving forward are probably gonna make up about probably 70% recent editions videos, and if some news of cool releases that are coming out, I will do videos on that if it's interesting to me. I think right now most people are looking forward to the Soldier Boy FTD book set, looking forward to the Paradise Hawaiian style sessions. It seems like that keeps getting pushed back. It was supposed to be the middle of June, and then they changed it to the 29th, and now they changed it to July 10th for here in the States. So that'll be really cool. As far as Epic goes, a lot of people on Facebook are asking how people are getting this early before August 11th. Rare Waves is asking between $25 and $30 for this. Zavi.us has the Epic Blu-ray, but from what I can tell, when I bought this, there was not a 4K available international. The 4K might be US only. I'm not sure. I'm not sure at all. So, but if you just want the Blu-ray like me, yeah, Zavi.us or Rare Waves. So, yeah. So once again, thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing. Whatever day you wind up watching this, I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. Take care.